Hello everyone, we're going to be live with Petra. She's in her water bowl today. We're just going to be hanging out here for a minute or two, giving everyone a chance to join, and then we'll get started. Hello, welcome in. We'll just be here for a moment, giving everyone a chance to join. Feel free to ask any questions. Petra's in her water bowl today. Funny enough, we actually ended last stream with her in her water bowl, and now she's still in it. Well, she got out like in between today. She went to the other side of her cage, but she's back in it. Hi, I love coming to see Petra's lives. Thank you. We love having you here. Where did you get the snake? I got her from a small exotic shop. Unfortunately, I don't know the name of it. I think Petra is gonna shed soon. Yeah, she is. That's why she's soaking. Oh, maybe she's done with maybe I jinxed it. Maybe she's done with the water bowl. Petra, where are you going? Petra is a sweet snake. She is adorable. Thank you. Maybe she just wanted to rest her head on the wood chips. Sometimes she yawns, sometimes she doesn't. She usually yawns. That's a cool snake. Thank you. For anyone who's new, this is Petra. She is a 3-year-old bumblebee ball python. She's adorable. When you play with her, does she bite? No, she doesn't. She's only bitten me like once or twice ever, and it was when I first got her. Oh wow, you're going fast now, Petra. It was like when I first got her. She was like a little bit nervous, so she gave me like a tiny little bite, and then it happened one more time, but that's it. She hasn't bitten me in like 2 years. If Petra were to bite you, what would you do? Nothing. I would probably just like clean the bite, and then that's it. It's not like really a big deal if a ball python bites you. That's a really long snake. Yeah, she's like about 6 feet. Sorry, the camera's a little shaky for a second because I'm fixing something behind the camera. Petra is soaking, and you could see the fading. Yeah, she gets like a little bit duller when she's gonna shed. There she is. I'm just gonna put you guys right here for just a second. There we go. Sorry about that. I just needed to fix one of Petra's doors because I only like to keep one door open so the temperature in her like tank doesn't change. So since she's over here, I'm gonna open the door on the right side, and I wanted to close the one on the left. What's Petra's cutest moment in your opinion? Oh, there was one where she was sitting in like a bowl. I just wanted to take a funny photo of her, like, cause she was I put her in a bowl for a video, and it was like, I don't know, the video, it was a really old video. It was like, oh, a bowl of noodles, cause she's like a snake, she's a noodle, get it? And she yawned, and I didn't get the video of the yawn. While I was trying to video like the last little bit of it, I was like, press record, cause she's yawning. I ended up clicking photo, and I got like a photo of her mid-yawn, so it looked like she's like screaming while sitting in a bowl. I try to make it to all your lives with Petra. Yeah, we see you pretty often. Thank you so much for the support. That's a nice enclosure. That's a nice enclosure. Thank you. What bedding do you use? I use Reptibark. Is the next stream gonna be with toys? I'm not sure. It depends how Petra's feeling, because if she's in her water bowl, I'm not going to take her out of it because I don't want to interrupt her natural, like, shedding process. So it kind of depends what she's doing. She is so pretty. Thank you. Oh, she's like rubbing her face on the log. I see the snake's head. Yeah, her head's right there. I'm trying to get the camera to like focus. Petra, what are you doing? I don't know what she's doing back there. She's like staring at the wall. I gotta go. I'll make it back when I can. Bye. Thanks for joining us. I think she's sleeping. No, she's awake. She's just moving a little slowly. Looks like she's coming over here. Where are you going, Petra? Oh, nope, she tricked me. She's still there. I thought she was gonna go over there, and then she turned. Petra's not for sale. Petra is a cool snake name. Thank you. She's named after the place. I've been thinking for our next restock, or actually for our first restock of the shop, I'm thinking I'm gonna add mango and kiwi hats. And then there's also gonna be some new hats. There's a place called Petra. Yeah, it's one of the wonders of the world in Jordan. What does she eat? She eats rodents. Any advice for a fellow Python owner? Give your snake, if it doesn't have it already, like options to climb, because most ball pythons will climb, whether it's a little or a lot, they will climb if given the choice. And it just provides a little bit of extra like stimulation for them if they can climb. And then also this acts as like a canopy, so she feels like protected when she's like out in the open in her cage. As you can see, she's like totally comfortable just like leaving like half of her body exposed. Is it hard to give Petra rodents without being disgusted? For me, no, because they're like frozen and it's very clean, it's very neat, it's like not like gross looking. They're just frozen and then I thaw them out. I don't look at them for like very long, but I would say it just kind of depends on the individual. For me, no, it's not. Does Petra eat crickets? No, she doesn't. Long form video idea. I trained Petra how to play video games. I've actually been thinking about doing a video of her, what's it called, like playing video games, because she does play some video games, or she likes to click the screen at least. Oh, Petra, you got some wood chips stuck to you. She likes to play those like little YouTube playables, or whatever they are. No problem, you're not late. Welcome in. Petra's doing stuff. Oh, she's gonna rub her face over there. Aw, you itchy, Petra. She rubs her face a lot when she's shedding. Oh, I'm trying to get the camera to focus and it just does not want to. There we go. Petra, what are you doing? She's just like squished behind there now. Where are you going? Petra's either, like, sitting, like, almost completely still for the entire live, or she just has me, like, chasing her around with the camera. Does Petra get sick? No, she doesn't get sick because I keep her enclosure, like, very clean and she's not, like, exposed to any sickness. So, she's never been sick, actually, which I'm really grateful for. I do my best to keep her environment, like, very clean, like, and sterile. She's gonna rub her face over there now on the stick that she has. When's your next stream so I can catch it? Maybe Sunday, but I don't know. Petra's just gonna, like, hide her head behind there now. Where are you going? So this is, like, one of her, like, lesser-known hiding spots. A lot of people know about, like, she likes to go in the corner over there, and obviously the log hide. But behind that stick, it doesn't look like there's a lot of room from, like, the front angle, but there's actually, like, enough room for her to coil up behind there, and that's one of the spots that she goes to sometimes. Oh, she might go get a drink of water, or she might go back in the water bowl. Yeah, it looks like she's gonna get a drink of water. She likes to drink behind the leaves, so she has some privacy. Could you make a channel about your other animals? I've thought about it. I think it would just be really hard to manage, like, multiple channels if I'm gonna make one for, like, each type of animal I have. Every now and then they are shown on this channel, though. And sometimes we do, streams with the frogs. Back in the water bowl. This is what she does when she's shedding. She just kind of goes back and forth. She'll go in the water bowl, she'll, like, slither around for a little bit, then she'll go back in, then she'll slither around for a little bit. If you make a poster video with your tarantula, please warn us. I have arachnophobia. Yeah, that's another reason that, this doesn't, like, come up too often, but sometimes people ask why my tarantula isn't shown. It's because I don't want to, like, jump scare anyone with arachnophobia. There is one post when I first got her a really long time ago. It was, like, not a long time ago, but it was a couple months ago, so it's quite a bit of scrolling in my community post if you were to try and find it. And I put, like, a little warning before the photo. She's very cute. Thank you. Hi, I subscribed. I love your snake. Thank you. Petra might go for a little swim. Nope, maybe not. She might come out. What are you doing? What morph is she? She is a bumblebee Ballpython. I'm not really scared of tarantulas because there's one by my school on a cage and there's one that lives with me. Oh, nice. You have a pet tarantula. Cool. Oh, she's, like, taking little sips of the water over there. You see? Oh, look at her little tongue. Did you delete your earliest community posts? I looked at the latest one is from 3 months ago. No, I think YouTube just, like, glitches out. If it's happened to me before when I try and scroll back in my own community post to, like, find something or see if I posted something. Like, sometimes I just do it to make sure. I was like, did I post that piece of fan art? And I'm like, oh, I did. So I scroll back, and if you scroll too far, sometimes it, like, just kind of, like, resets it to the top. So they're all there. It just, YouTube might, like, glitch out and not show you them because they're so old. It might just, like, be hard for YouTube to load it. Do you know the show BFDI? No, I don't. If my fan art isn't really good, would you still post it? I'm sure your fan art would be great. And yeah, I post all fan art, no matter like what scale or what amount of detail it has. We post all the fan art because you guys are all amazing artists, and you deserve for Petra to say thank you and for your art to be shown. Oh, she's gonna go for a swim underwater. Underwater swim. And she comes up for air for a second. You can't see her because she's behind her like coil. Her like that part of her body's blocking it, but her head's above water now. She came up for air. Imagine drawing lessons with Petra Ross. That would be, oh wow, Petra, that was an aggressive swim. Hello. She takes like a little sniff of air and then she goes back down. Okay, goodbye. Sniff. This little sniff of air. Oh, are you done swimming? Oh, maybe she's done. Usually she goes like, she takes a little breath and then she goes back down. What was I saying? Oh yeah, drawing lessons with Petra. I've been thinking about doing like a long form video of activities to do with your ball python, and one of them being like how to have your ball python paint like in a clean way without getting paint on the snake. Like some of our earlier lives we did painting with Petra, and I would have her I would like put paint on a canvas or a piece of like hard paper, and then I would put the paint on it and I would cover it with parchment paper so she didn't get dirty, but it would still like allow her to leave prints and stuff in the paint. Oh, Petra, it's a crazy face you're making. What is that? What is that face? Okay. Petra's pretending to be a crocodile. She's half underwater. What was that, Petra? Has Petra ever bitten you? No, it's not a stupid question, don't worry. She has, like, once or twice when I first got her, but it was like she was nervous because I had just gotten her, so she was like, where am I? So she gave me, like, a few little bites, but she hasn't bitten me in, like, 2 years. At the beach club, there are a bunch of custom bracelet makers, so I might get a custom white and yellow one for Ego. Oh, that's so cute. I've been thinking about, for the shop, doing, like, matching bracelets for, like, the snake and the owner, or, like, a bracelet that matches with the hats we sell. So that way your snake could wear a hat and, like, you could wear a matching bracelet. Cute snake. Thank you. Oh, are you going back down for a swim? Nope, just gonna put half of your face in the water. Is it okay if I do fan art but without her patterns? Sure. Petra. I hope you and Peter and everyone have a good day. Oh, her name's Petra. Peter's a cute name, though. If you do, could you make a black and white one? Sure. Well, pythons are nocturnal predators. Does Petra have any activity at night, like roaming, making noises, etc.? Petra kind of chooses when she wants to be nocturnal. Sometimes she is and sometimes she isn't. But yeah, she does climb and like do stuff at night. Petra wants to be a crocodile. She does. She's trying very hard right now. Petra, what are you doing? I gotta go. When is your next live? Maybe Sunday, but I don't know. We're live like on the weekends. My tortoise once was up at 11 p.m. and started banging on the glass for food. Oh no. Oh, Petra, what was that? I'm like trying to read the comments and Petra's like doing the most random stuff in the background. Look at me, no hands. Literally, that's literally her. Oh, another swim. Petra, that's a dead end. Petra, I can't with you, Petra. She's so silly. Sorry I spelled it wrong. It was like an autocorrect. It's okay. I saw a ballpython snake at PetSmart. Oh, cool. Yeah, they're pretty common, so you'll see them in most pet stores. Usually they just have like the normal ones or the royal pythons. Those are still pretty though. Hi, sorry I'm late. No problem. Thanks for joining us. Petra is in her water bowl today, doing some very silly swimming. Sorry for my bad English, not my first language. It's okay, no worries. She likes to like hide under that little toy she has. Are you monetized? We are not monetized at the moment off YouTube. We're trying though. We need 3 million shorts views and right now we're at like 1.6 million. So we're trying. Eventually. That would be awesome. So much swimming, Petra, my goodness. I've actually gotten some like comments asking like, why does Petra have such a big water bowl? It's because she does this. This is why. I actually gave her this water bowl like before I knew she would swim and stuff. She only swims now. Like when the first like year and a half I had her, she really didn't swim that much because I don't know. I guess she's just more comfortable now. So she like trusts that she can do that. Or maybe she just didn't know she could swim. I don't know. But for whatever reason, she didn't do that when I first got her. And she had the large water bowl because I was like, well, what water bowl do I give her? I was like, oh, I'll just use this because it's like a good size. And I didn't really have anything else at the moment because like, oh my goodness, I cannot talk during lives. I don't know, I think either maybe the pet store didn't have water bowls or like they weren't big enough or something, so I just gave her this and I just changed the like Tupperware out like every month or every 2 months. Sorry, every month or every other month. I just change the Tupperware out whenever necessary. Or if it cracks or anything, then I change it. But yeah, I can't get her a smaller one because, I don't know, she won't be able to swim and then I'll feel bad. Can we see the entire enclosure? Sure. So that's that side. She has a corner hammock, her water bowl, her toy, some leaves, and then the long hammock goes all the way across. And then she has her hide, another corner. She likes to hide in that corner right there. She has another hammock, a little mirror that she doesn't use, that rope that sometimes she climbs up. And then she has this little like sea moss ball. It's the same material as the hammocks. It just looks different because it's not like weaved or braided in the same way. But she uses that to like rub her face on when she's shedding sometimes. She's an Olympic swimmer. How is your new store business going? It's going pretty well. We've been open for just 2 weeks yesterday, so it's 2 weeks and 1 day today, and we've had 5 sales so far. So I think it's going pretty good. Thank you so much to the people who have bought, by the way. I'm gonna go. Bye. I'll check to see if you're live on Sunday. Bye. Thanks for joining us. I love the hammocks. Should I get some for Eggo? I used to have them for my beardy. If Eggo likes to climb, yeah, I would definitely recommend them because they almost make like the enclosure bigger for the snake because if they can climb up as well, then that's just like more room for them. And then it also, like, even if the snake doesn't climb, if you just have like one long one like this, it could provide like a little bit of shelter, almost like a canopy of leaves, so they could like slither under it, and it's kind of like something's above them, so they like that feeling of security. Petra, what are you doing? Her face is like in the corner, you can't really see it. What kind of snake can I get for a beginner? I would say a corn snake, a king snake. Those are both good options. You can get a ball python as a beginner, but you need to do a little bit more research, and I would say you need to talk to people who keep ball pythons, because they need a lot of humidity, which is like the moisture in the air. So that could be a little bit hard to like maintain for first-time owners. But if you do enough research, and like maybe your mom kept reptiles when she was younger, or maybe your family keeps reptiles, or you know someone that you can ask questions. So as long as you do your research, you could get a ball python, but I always recommend corn snakes. Since my enclosure is 2 feet high and he loves climbing, that would make a great fit. Okay, yeah, so then I would say definitely get hammocks. Just make sure you don't put them up too high, since Ego is still like, I don't know exactly how long he is. He looks like about a foot, maybe a little bit bigger in your videos. So I would just be careful of how high you put them until he gets a little bit bigger, because I wouldn't want him to like fall off. Because Petra, like, she climbs around all the time, and she's, like, as you can see, she's a really silly swimmer, so she's a pretty silly climber, too. So, yeah. I just make sure I don't put them in, like, anywhere she could get hurt if she falls. Ego is 2 feet and 6 inches. Oh, nice. So, a little bit bigger. So, yeah, then I would say you're fine. I thought he was a little bit smaller. Archer is 2 feet, 2'1". Oh, nice. Petra is like 3.5 feet. Petra's chunky. Not actually, I just call her chunky, but she's not overweight. Actually, the place under the plant works like my backyard or second to hide her. I'm glad that she has it, because I've heard privacy is extremely important for ball pythons. Yeah, so if she wants to like kind of just hide and she doesn't really care if I can see her, she could go here. But then I also offer spots like here where if this is covered, I really can't see her unless I like move it or I go to the side. And then if she wants to sit up here, she has this plant that she goes under sometimes. And then that plant kind of like covers like back there. Like sometimes she goes like behind the water bowl in that little corner. So I offer like some places she could rest that are in the open, and then some that are a little bit more hidden. Petra potato. Yeah, she's very potato-ish. I want a snake or a spider, but I'm not allowed to. Maybe in the future. Petra, what are you doing? Her face is like behind that leaf. You can't really see it, but she's like right in that corner. Right there. Her face is like right next to her tail. Petra is still a crocodile. Yeah, she's pretending to hide behind the leaves and stalk her prey, which isn't there. Petra the chunky French fry. She does kind of look like a French fry. She looks like a burnt French fry. How did you convince your parents to get a snake? Oh, she was a gift, actually. But I pay for, like, most of her stuff, so. I remember when Petra had the old crochet ball python profile picture. Oh, yeah, when she had that little, like, that's my favorite photo of her, I think, when it was her sitting on that hammock right there, and she had this little, like, strawberry toy that like she totally destroyed. She ripped it somehow. I don't even know how she did it because she doesn't have claws or anything, and I know she didn't bite it. So she ripped it somehow. She took off the like top of it, and then she like dragged it through her water bowl. So Petra has this now, which is like ball python proof. I thought the other was too, but I guess not apparently. I can't get a snake. Aw, maybe in the future. I always tell people who like aren't allowed to or can't get a snake at the moment, just right now, since you can't get one, just take the time to like do some research and really know like what you need to do for that pet snake and really know what kind of snake you want. And then when you finally get one, like all the research is done and you know a lot of stuff. It's crazy how Petra broke through the pillow, lol. I remember when that happened. That was like, of course I remember, I mean, it's my pillow she broke through, like, what am I saying? Like, I remember that was 3 weeks ago, maybe a month. She was in my pillowcase, and she just, like, busted through it. She just made, like, this giant hole. I don't even know how she did it. It's not like, it wasn't even ripped before. Like, she did it all herself. Petra's very special. Petra is so pretty. Thank you. Petra, let's dance. Here. Petra dance party. Petra's not gonna dance. She's very busy sitting in the water, but you guys could dance. Oh, go. Go. Petra dance party. Woo. What about corn snakes? Some people prefer ball pythons because they're thick and it's comfortable to hold them in hands without worries to hurt them. I don't think you would hurt a corn snake by like holding it, honestly. They're not as thick as ball pythons, but they're not like skinny to the point they're fragile. Me personally, I prefer like a little bit of a chunkier snake because I don't know, it just like, I like holding her and like feeling the weight of her. It's just kind of comforting. I don't really know how to describe it. Not just like my personal preference with snakes. I prefer snakes that are like a little bit bigger, like a little bit longer and a little bit chunkier, but corn snakes are super cute too. Petra is just hiding in this corner. She like will not move. Hello, welcome in. When did you get Petra? I got her 2 years ago. If you were to get another snake in the future besides more ball pythons, what species would you get? This is still a python, so I don't know if it counts, but I would like to get a blood python. I think they're super cute. I like corn snake morphs. Yeah, corn snake morphs are pretty too. Let me see if I could like change the angle so you guys could see Petra a little bit better. Because right now you're just kind of like staring at her like tail. Let's see. Can you see her from over here? There we go. Here, Petra. Come here. Move out of this corner, you silly. What are you doing? There you go. I have a funny story about my tortoise. Once I tried to teach him how to high five. Then when I recorded a video, he high fived my finger. I taught him so long ago. Oh, that's so cute. I also like chunky snakes. They're cuter, in my opinion, but some people like corn snakes because they're more active. I've heard that a lot, but I feel like ball pythons are really active too. Or I guess it like depends on which one you get. Because just like a person or any other animal, they have personalities. Have you watched Squid Game yet? I have not. Your videos are so good. How much do you go live so I can watch later? We go live for about 30 minutes to like an hour. If it's a shorter live, maybe 20, but those don't happen too often. Usually 30 minutes to an hour. We are going to start wrapping up, but we might be live on Sunday, but I don't know. What's the longest live you've done? Probably like a little bit over an hour. Our longest lives are like an hour. Or like an hour and 5 minutes. I don't know the exact time. Petra is quite active, yep. Yeah, she was swimming around before and she was moving about. Right now she's very busy soaking. I wish I could bring Ego to the beach. I was actually thinking about that a little bit ago. I was like, I wish I could bring Petra to the beach, but like, not only is I don't want to like scare people with her, like who might have a phobia or a fear, but then also I don't want it to get like too overstimulating or too hot for her. I keep missing your streams. Tell me when you stream. I post usually like hours to a day before I post like polls and community posts that we're gonna go live. It'll usually say like before we go live. But we're usually like live on the weekends, like at about 5:30, 6 Eastern time, by the way. Has she ever bitten anyone? She's bitten me. That's it. And it was like when I first got her. She never bites now. So with that, we are just over 35 minutes, so we are going to start wrapping it up. So if you guys have any final questions or comments, feel free to put them in the chat. And then I will let Petra soak in peace, because she seems to be done with the camera. Pet Petra. What was that? And she just like sneezed or something. She like, there was like a little ripple that went through the water. What was that? What's it called? Yeah, so leave your final questions or comments, but we'll be live later, don't worry. We'll be live tomorrow, probably, or next week. Okay. Bye, love the live. I like that she is a crocodile. Yeah, that's funny. Petra's totally moving around and not doing absolutely nothing. Can I give my tortoise to Petra? I don't have room for any more animals, so I will politely decline. Your tortoise seems very cute, though. I think you should keep your tortoise. So yeah, with that, we're gonna get going. Thank you for joining us, everyone. All the things the big YouTubers say, like and subscribe and the notifications. And yeah, thank you for joining us. It was so nice talking to you all. Have a good day or night. Bye. Bye, Crocodile Petra. Oh, look, Petra's gonna move a tiny bit just for you guys. Just for you guys.